What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dean, aka the Blue Crusader, and today we're going to be discussing the rise of Apex Legends recently. I released a part 1 of this video which you can see on my channel that's called Apex Legends is Here to Stay, This Is Why, which shows all the great things about Apex Legends and what they're doing. In this part 2 video, we'll be covering the things about Apex which are not as great and also anything that's broken or just generally that needs improving or fixing. Just so you guys know, I do love this game so far and it's amazing. I'm not hating on it as I am playing it myself, but if you watch part 1 you'll see that we do have a lot more good things to say than constructive. But I am going to be covering a few constructive points on what they need to improve because a lot of people aren't really seeing the bigger picture right now. So without further ado, let's begin. So the first thing I found, which I hope everyone can agree with, is that a lot of guns are unbalanced. Now most of them are great, but there's a few which to me need balancing a little bit more. There's a few that do pretty poor damage, and one of them is the Hemlock Burst AR. Whether you put it on burst mode or single shot, it does pretty poor damage per shot, even when you're only purely hitting headshots. I think this weapon needs buffing as it's really weak in comparison to other ARs. Secondly, I want to mention SMGs, especially the alternator SMG. Some of the SMGs are super weak on this game, and unless you're running an extended magazine, you're going to find yourself constantly reloading because you need to shoot multiple clips at someone to actually down them. Now, don't get me wrong, I think this game does a good job at making that clear gap between an SMG and assault rifle to show that SMGs need to be a backup option rather than a primary, something that FORTNITE didn't do so well, drum gun, but I think they do need a slight buff. Not too much, but just so they actually do some damage. The second thing is the item shop. I think the item shop completely mirrors the FORTNITE item shop. So if I'm honest, it's not terrible, but let's dive into it a little bit. The store is similar in regards to the FORTNITE shop in the sense that items are only available on a rotation for 24 hours or 2 to 3 days at a time. Meaning that you can't scroll through a catalogue of available skins, but instead you only have access to a few each time. Now this is a clever strategy that games like this use to maximise profit because it fools players with the insecurity that the best skins will not be available again or they're only available for a short duration, which encourages people to buy them instantly instead of waiting, which maximises profit margins. Clever if you ask me. One thing which has plagued me a few times, which I'm sure is a simple thing for them to fix, is that when you've played multiple games and you're back out to the lobby, sometimes even when you're solo in the lobby, there's a bug saying the party's not ready, even when you're the only one in the game and you have to search for a match. This prevents you from accessing matchmaking. Now, there's an easy fix for this in the sense that you do need to restart your game, and it isn't too common, but hopefully they have a fix soon because why do you need to restart your game to fix an issue like this? But I'm sure they're already aware of this issue. Now some people have been reporting crashes. I don't personally crash, but unfortunately the game can crash for some people, but it does seem mostly stable. I think if your game crashes it would be nice for you to reconnect to matches, but right now you'll count as a death and there will be no way to reconnect to a match you disconnected or crashed from. This isn't the greatest issue since this is kind of the same thing in most BRs, but it'd be nice for you to be able to rejoin your friends providing that you didn't die or take damage before you did crash, because I think this would still make it fair. So it's clear at this point that the game focuses on squads and team play, with the main and only mode right now being a 3-man trio mode, which differentiates itself from other BRs with 4-man squads. It would be nice to be able to have 4-man squads to facilitate that last player, because sometimes I do have friends who I'd want to play with but they don't have an additional space, or I don't have an additional space for them when I actually invite people to my lobby. Furthermore, sometimes matching with randoms isn't so great if they aren't so good at the game, so a duos mode would be nice just to play with one friend and it'd still be able to be accustomed to the game's playstyle and mechanics. I do really want a solos ladder or a solos game mode, but I think there needs to be a change in this mode to match it to the game's playstyle, because right now it currently focuses on squad mechanics and squad legend compositions for team play, and a solo mode wouldn't really match the game's model unless they did something to make it viable, but if they did, it'd be great. Now the last thing I will cover in the game is the voice chat quality. Now I haven't used it since release some 1 or 2 weeks ago, so I'm not sure if it's been improved, but if it has, you can let me know below right now so I do have confirmation on this or not. But when I did use the voice chat, it was super poor quality and it was hard to hear people, making teammates sound robotic and inaudible. Because of this, we had to switch to Discord for voice comms. I think in game audio quality, maybe it has been improved now, but it is super important to focus on because sometimes there's friendly people who want to communicate with their squads who you may not know in real life, and it's nice being able to talk to these people in game and have that extra communication instead of just using the marker system. So if they haven't fixed it or improved it just yet, I hope they do focus on this, because audio chat in game is a real must, because you know, if you don't have them on your friends list, you really do need to communicate with your squads. These are the only things I have to say that need improving on this game. I know some of you guys may not agree with them all, so if that's true, instead of disliking the video, explain why I'm wrong below in the comments, because these are just a few of the popular concerns as well as my own personal concerns. And like I stated before, part 1 of my video, which you can see on the channel, shows what's good about this game, and I didn't really have too much to say that needs improving, which is why this video is shorter. I just wanted to kind of highlight a few of the things which people are missing, and like I said, I'm not really hating on the game because I'm having a lot of fun on this game, and it's probably one of the best free to play games right now. Let me know in the comment section below if you agree with these points or disagree, like I said before, and if there's anything I missed out. Anyways, thanks for watching, I do really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, smash the like button and hit subscribe for daily gaming videos like this one, challenges and awesome top 10s. I have started doing a lot more Apex, so if these kind of videos do interest you, then definitely be sure to subscribe and make sure to click that notification bell so you get notified on every daily upload. To give back to my subscribers, I'm doing a monthly giveaway like I do every single month, but if you want to enter, you can click the link in the description or the comments below, and each month we give away a free Steam game, but this month is the Lego Hobbit game. So if that interests you, then definitely do sub and click on the giveaway below. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next time.
You better back up.